I would never want to belong to any club that would have someone like me for a member.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're looking at Academy Award winners that went on to ruin their reputations and future prospects with their own behavior.
I had my whole life ahead of me.
Jared Leto. Throughout the 2000s, he gained goodwill for solid performances.
God damn, you are good. You really are. You almost had me convinced.
Then in 2014, Jared Leto secured an Academy Award for his portrayal of Rayon in Dallas Buyers Club.
I sold my life insurance policy. Not like I'm gonna need it anyway.
His career was on an uphill trajectory, but over time, his decisions on and off screen have caused it to erode. Between 9 women coming forward with sexual misconduct allegations in 2025 and his self-proclaimed cult, Echelon, he's picked up a reputation for using his power to prey on fans. As if that weren't enough, the quality of his recent projects has downgraded considerably from his older ones, causing him to go from winning Oscars to Golden Raspberry Awards. While he's still working, he may never recover from his fall from grace.
What did you do to yourself, Doctor? Make us understand.
I wish I knew.
Paul Haggis. In the 2000s, his screenplays for $1 Million Baby and Crash led to critical acclaim.
I'm gonna have to reach inside of the glove compartment to get the registration. Is that okay?
Nice and slow, please.
The latter won Paul Haggis 2 Oscars in 2006, setting him up for success. Just over a decade later, multiple women came forward with allegations of sexual misconduct and worse.
Haley Breest, a publicist, filed a civil lawsuit last month, alleging the filmmaker lured her to his Manhattan apartment.
The court battle left Haggis unable to pay his legal bills. His financial woes continued after being found liable for assaulting Haley Breest in 2013, resulting in him owing nearly $13 million in damages and costs. He claimed the case had left him bankrupt, and considering his last project was in 2018, he probably wasn't wrong. Given his current reputation, he likely won't be offered new projects to help him pay that debt back.
Oh. All right. Okay.
Richard Dreyfuss. In the 20th century, he was one of the most popular actors of the 1970s, with an Academy Award for The Goodbye Girl to prove it.
What is it about you that makes a man with 147 IQ feel like a dribbling idiot?
In the 21st century, however, Richard Dreyfuss has struggled to maintain that reputation. His candid political opinions have landed him in hot water. In 2023, he was vocal about his opposition to diversity requirements at the Oscars, even saying they made him feel sick.
No one should be telling me as an artist that I have to give in to the latest, most current idea of what morality is.
Things became worse when he launched into a rant at a 2024 screening of Jaws, which became so bigoted that several audience members walked out.
There were scores of people filing down the stairs and out onto the sidewalk.
Needless to say, he hasn't done the best job of winning over younger viewers, and it's unclear how well his career will fare from here on out.
Take a vacation.
I'm on vacation!
Will Smith. Not many stars can say they won an Oscar and ruin their career on the same night.
Your sister is gonna be #1 in the whole world, no doubt about it.
I know that.
But you gonna be the best there ever was.
Yet, that's exactly what Will Smith did at the 94th Academy Awards in 2022, when he stormed on stage and slapped Chris Rock in retaliation for a joke made about his wife.
The feed goes silent, and so does the audience after Will Smith takes a swing at Chris Rock on stage at the Oscars.
He then went on to win Best Actor for his role in King Richard. By then, his previous actions sealed his fate. Immediately afterward, he was banned from the ceremony for a decade and faced online ridicule. Several film projects were negatively impacted, and it remains to be seen how films outside the Bad Boys franchise may be received. A cringy return to music hasn't helped.
Ain't too many women ain't pretty to me, as far as I can see.
Dustin Hoffman. His diverse roles helped him become known as one of the finest actors of his generation, with 2 Oscars for Best Actor.
Was I there? Where was I?
You were in the window. You waved to me. Bye-bye, Rain Man. Bye-bye.
However, no amount of trophies could hide the skeletons in his closet. That was made apparent in 2017, when 7 women came forward with harassment and assault allegations against him.
As hard as it is, I think that I wanted to choose truth over shame.
Hoffman only issued a public apology to 1. His reputation took another hit when it was revealed that he'd improvised multiple violent sequences in Kramer vs. Kramer, and even mocked Meryl Streep for her then partner's death to goad her into performing the way he felt was needed.
What are you doing? Where are you going? Come on, just tell me what I did, that's all.
The revelations were the nail in the coffin to his legacy, with his current projects having nowhere near the acclaim they once did. Cuba Gooding Jr.
Show me the money.
Cuba Gooding Jr.'s performance in Jerry Maguire led to an Academy Award in the late 90s, which secured him roles in multiple notable projects.
If I walk these 12 steps today, reinstate me to active duty.
Everything changed in 2019 when he was arrested for groping a woman. The sexual misconduct accusations kept rolling in, and by summer of 2020, he'd racked up 30 in total.
New surveillance video captures the moment that now has actor Cuba Gooding Jr. facing 2 misdemeanor charges.
He pleaded guilty to the initial assault and admitted to 2 others. His attempts to get back into acting have been unsuccessful so far, and in 2024, he was named as a co-defendant in a lawsuit against P. Diddy. As of 2025, the suit was ongoing, but it could be the catalyst that destroys his career permanently.
You know, I'm not good at these conflict things.
Mel Gibson. Once you lose respect in Hollywood, it can take years to regain it.
I respect what you said, but remember that these men have lands and castles. It's much to risk.
Mel Gibson learned that the hard way after going from an Academy Award winner in 1996 to a pariah just a decade later. The 2000s marked a tenuous time for the star, with several recorded meltdowns revealing his true cruel demeanor. One of the worst occurred following a DUI arrest in 2006, where he went on an anti-Semitic rant to the officer.
Are those anti-Semitic words?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. It sounds horrible. And I'm ashamed of that. That came out of my mouth. And I'm not that. That's not who I am, you know.
Things got worse after a series of threats against his ex-girlfriend in 2010, which led to him being blacklisted for nearly a decade. It wasn't until Hacksaw Ridge, released in 2016, that he began to rebuild those bridges. But only time will tell if he will fully right his wrongs.
What's this?
Kevin Spacey. A horrific allegation can wreck anyone's reputation. A poor response to one can sink one's career entirely.
I'm looking for the least possible amount of responsibility.
Kevin Spacey serves as a perfect example for both, following accusations of assault being brought against him by fellow actor Anthony Rapp in 2017. The 2-time Oscar winner addressed the situation horribly by brushing it off as a drunken incident and attempting to hide behind a coming out announcement. The fallout was severe. He lost opportunities left and right and was hit with even more claims in the following years. Though he's been found not guilty on some of those charges, the damage was done. In 2025, the actor claimed he was virtually homeless, and the little work he has gotten pales in comparison to his earlier roles.
I think it's very clear what's true.
Woody Allen. Some scandals never fade. Woody Allen has 3 Academy Awards and multiple nominations.
Awards? They do nothing but give out awards. I can't believe it.
But starting in the 1990s, his reputation slowly eroded to nothing. It all began in 1992, when he was accused of inappropriately touching his adopted daughter, Dylan. No legal ramifications ever came of the claims, and in 2010, she brought them back to light.
I want to show my face and tell my story.
The reaction was harsher the second time, leading to celebrities speaking out against him and theaters canceling adaptations of his work. The latest bombshell came in 2025, when Allen expressed no remorse for his friendship with Jeffrey Epstein. Although he's continued to create new projects, his legacy has been completely tarnished.
This only happens in the movies.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Harvey Weinstein. An Oscar-winning producer, his involvement in so many films led to him being thanked in more Oscar speeches than we can count.
To me, I'm still the underdog.
Despite the immense power he held, Harvey Weinstein wasn't indestructible, and that was proven in 2017. That year, several accusations brought forth by actresses dating back decades were brought to light, revealing one of Hollywood's worst open secrets.
I don't want to go down in history as Harvey Weinstein's assault victim, but I damn well will if it's going to help put him in jail and it's going to change the system.
Dozens more women came forward afterwards, with many alleging that he demanded sexual acts in exchange for success. The continued backlash led to him being ousted from the Academy and other associations that year, and criminal proceedings led to a prison sentence and legal battles that still have yet to cease.
Harvey Weinstein will likely spend the rest of his days behind bars.
Which Oscar winner do you think had the biggest fall from grace? Let us know in the comments below.